Hi, my name is Shauna, and I play Ari, or Errol, depending on what the season is. My character is an Eladrin warlock who also picks up a subclass later on in the story, but I'm not going to tell you about that yet. She is the granddaughter of Jax, who we knew from a previous story. Jax was a noble teenager who sought great adventure and found it. And her granddaughter Ari wants nothing more than to follow in her footsteps and be the hero that she once was as well. Do you think Ari can rise to the occasion? We'll have to see.
No, you're not there anymore. You guys are in the train and you hightailed it out of there. If you recall, that train was going faster than you guys have ever seen it go before. And it was hauling ass. It also hates you now, yes. And that may be a story for today. It could be a story for a different day. So we're going to pick up the train's hauling ass. You guys are on the train. Skellington, I'm going to assume that you took Anka back to her room and laid her down. Okay. So Anka's just waking up as this train is hauling ass.
Have we had a short or a long rest at this point?
No, not yet.
Okay.
So as the train's going, it's going. You guys start to feel the train slowing down. And at first it's not super noticeable, but then it's almost like it's having a hard time continuing on. And as you look outside to see what's going on, there's a lot of trees around. A lot of snow, but a lot of trees as well. And the train slows down, and it comes to a stop. And then something that's never happened before occurs. All the lights in the train go out.
Well, that's not good.
Can Samoto make an Arcana check to see if you can figure out why the train?
Yes, you can.
I may have missed this. Did it come to like a screeching halt, or did it like just come?
No, it came to a very, very slow halt.
Okay.
Or is this how it normally stops? This isn't how it normally stops.
Yeah.
No, I mean, like, it usually stops when it comes to like a gradual stop and like kind of hear it hiss to put the brakes on. Whatever. This one, it's like almost like it ran out of energy.
Okay, so I ran it. I roll a 2 for a 9.
You know what? The train is really like you're not picking up any energy from the train.
Oh, that's not.
That doesn't sound very good.
Is it like angry at us or pouting, or is it dead? And I'll just kind of like walk over to the side of the train's wall. Hello, you still alive? And I keep kicking the wall to see if there's any reaction from the train.
There's no reaction from the train.
Can I go outside and look at the engine?
Sure.
Just curious if there's something noticeable about it.
Yeah, so you can go outside. It is freezing cold.
That's fine. We're all outfitted, so.
Okay, so you go outside.
How far do I have to walk?
So you get out in the middle. You start going towards the head of the train. You go past the one car, go past the other car, and then there is the head of the train. And what would usually say like a destination on it is completely blank.
Like no lights. Like it's just done.
Yes, it is done.
Do I notice anything physically wrong with the train? Like
You can do a perception check.
so yeah, does it like appear to be damaged? Hang on a second.
Can I assist her?
You can go outside and assist her, absolutely.
Alright, guys. That would be a 9.
I mean, the only thing that you see is maybe a scratch here or there from
Normal wear and tear.
just normal stuff that you can tell, yeah.
Okay. Alright, so I guess I would just go back inside and be like, I can't see anything.
Well, yeah, because the lights are out.
No, I mean wrong with thinking. Like,
I was just I'll give you like a
Smart
knowing
aleck.
smile that I was being just a smart ass.
Can I
The real
try
question, though, I'll turn around to the group. This could be a bit concerning. How are we gonna get food now? I'll go over to like the food carts and see if I can get any pastries or anything to work, because I'm really just concerned about stuffing my face with fine foods.
Yeah. So you go over to the food cart. It's empty. There's no food out.
What about the drinks? I'll go over to the drinks, like the alcohols and stuff.
Yeah, nothing.
Did
A
you
little
not bring
tears rolling
rations?
down my cheek.
I'm gonna step outside and I'm going to fly maybe 100 or 200 feet into the air and see if I can't see any civilization.
Yeah. So yeah, go ahead. You're gonna fly up 200 feet, and you're going to do a perception check for me.
That's a 19 for.
Okay, so you can see that the wood area that you are in is relatively small compared to a forest that you've been in. It's still a decent size, but it's relatively small, and everything else surrounding it is wilderness, just white as far as you can see.
Okay, I'll just drop down back and head inside because even though it's a used up train, it still serves as a shelter. Well, I didn't. I checked outside. There's nothing clear. There's nothing close by at all. I didn't see any civilization at all. We're in the middle of
Maybe-
nowhere.
Does anyone know like exactly where in the middle of nowhere we are? Like if we should be going south or east or west or north? Do we have any clue?
Does anybody have cartographer's tools?
Let me check.
I don't have any.
Nope. But let me see if I can see. Manage spells. If I took a long rest.
I'm in Anka's room, just waiting.
Right. So while
Wake
they're figuring out where you guys are at and what's going on, let's shoot over here to Skellington and Anka. Anka, as the train was hauling ass, you were kind of waking up. You just felt the great force of the train, and then you felt it kind of slow down. You're still kind of out of it, and it finally comes to a stop. And as you kind of get up to see where you're at, and Skellington sees that you're awake, you look and you just see trees kind of outside there.
I just realized I was muted. Where are we going? I'll get to the accent eventually.
I'm not sure one of the others decided, and the train just started to move.
And are we actually headed to where they are thinking that we are? What? Those were words. That was right.
I'm not sure. I was more focused on you.
Yeah, what happened? The mummies?
I guess you remember a little bit of something. We met my old friends, apparently.
Your old friends?
Yes. The heroes that you hear talks of.
You knew them?
I did. I was once within their party.
Do you know why they're calling me Rosia?
You are a reincarnation from what my friends have told me. So you are very much yourself as well.
I don't know anything about her. How could I be her?
Well, your body and your essence might be her, but your personality and who you are is of your own. You are your own person at this point. Live it however you see fit, is the best thing I could say.
Anka, as he's telling you this, I want you to do a history check for me.
Oh boy, a 0.
It's so confusing. None of this makes any sense. The only thing that makes you kind of believe it is who's telling it to you. But that's about it. Like it makes zero sense to you.
That seems so far-fetched from everything. But I guess
It is, but being far-fetched isn't this far-fetched, and I just take off my mask and show her again who I am. I would say this is also very far-fetched.
no, that is just who you are.
I see. Well, maybe you'll come around to it, but that is the truth. As much as you might be confused and not believe it, I am not trying to lie to you. You will in time figure it out on your own. But none of that really matters. The important part is you're alive, you're awake, and we thought you were going to perish, so it is everything that I care about.
If it makes you feel better. Oh my god. If it makes you feel better, I thought I was going to perish as well.
Well, you're very much alive, and I give her a little pinch on the arm, as you
Why would
see.
you do that? She like rubs her arm.
So you go to rub your arm, and typically as you rub your arm, your sleeve kind of moves up and down, and you see one of your tattoos that's always kind of been there, and it's doing something kind of strange. It is very slight, but it is glowing.
She like kind of tugs her sleeve up and holds her arm out towards Skellington.
If I look at it, what does that look to me then?
It looks like the tattoo of like the star is glowing like a star. Like if you look pretty close, it's like pulsing as if it's a star.
Do I have any semblance of what this might mean? Or
You can do a investigation,
sure,
insight,
I'll do
whatever.
investigation.
Yeah, whatever you think would.
And 18.
So you don't get why it's all of the sudden doing that, except for new information that you've presented her. Because it's such a weird race that nobody really sees, you can kind of come to the conclusion maybe it's a racial feature. Knowing who brought her here, it could also be more of a something from her god. And as you kind of like look up and you look at her other tattoos, all of her tattoos are doing that now. Like you can kind of, as you are studying it, it's not just that one; it is all of them.
It seems for some reason maybe you're awakening to your powers. Maybe the information I have just provided is starting to awake who you might become, or it could be some semblance of your deity trying to get in contact with you. To that notion, I do not know what truly is going on, but that is my guess.
Ankh, if you want, you could do a religious check.
Yeah, let's do a religion check.
Yeah, let's be the cleric that's horrible at religion. Love it.
7?
Yeah, sure. It doesn't seem like it's a deity talking to you.
I'm not positive that it is Selune involved in it, but who am I to say? I don't actually know very much about her or her methods of communication.
Give a
Because,
shrug.
I don't worship God.
The important part is I think we should figure out, as long as that isn't hurting you in any way and you don't feel bad,
It does not hurt, so I suppose it is alright.
I think we should figure out what the rest of our group is doing, and it looks like the train is slowing down.
Yes, let us go, I suppose.
Yeah, so you guys go meet up with the group. They're out there trying to like figure out what's going on. They're in the middle of nowhere. They kind of mentioned, there's nothing for like around at all, and there's no food, nothing to drink, and it is starting to get a little cold inside.
That may be problematic.
Well, we could always light the furniture on fire.
I don't think we should do that just yet.
Where was it that you all had in your head? I was a little preoccupied.
Where were we heading? That's a good question. Where were we heading?
Can I, when you get a moment, try talking to the train?
Yeah, go ahead, try and talk to it.
So I'm just gonna kind of walk up to one of the walls or the bulkheads and just put my hand on it and clear my throat. Train, I think we made you mad. We're sorry. Are you okay? Something seems wrong. And she just kind of stands there, feeling kind of like an idiot, waiting for an answer.
I don't
Are a lot of.
I don't think you've communicated with the train before,
I have not.
so you don't know how to talk to it. So you just talking to it, and there's no response.
Yeah. Okay. Anybody else want to try? Because I don't speak train.
Well, there's a lot of magical items that require at least you to wait a certain amount of time for it to recharge. Maybe we just need to wait for it to recharge. Maybe tomorrow it'll be up and running again.
Yeah, but in this cold, we may not be here tomorrow.
Don't worry about that. Oh, I got a cantrip. I could use firebolt to make a little fire.
Okay, where are you gonna make the fire?
I'm gonna gather some sticks and
Okay,
maybe a little bit of wood if I can. Bring it inside the.
Gonna start a
The
fire.
train.
On
you're gonna
the train?
start a fire on the train.
It's a steel train, isn't it?
The inside's not all steel.
Okay. Well, there's an oven, right?
No,
It's not gonna burn.
no, there's no oven.
There's no oven.
There's no oven.
How is there any cooking done here?
Well, there's also no staff. How is there any cooking done? You don't know. Magic train, I guess.
She'll kind of pose the question again, just asking anybody else if they want to try. I'm not very good at this, but I think somebody else spoke to the train before.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll walk up to the wall and I say, "Hey, train, stop screwing around. Wake up."
Nothing.
And it's still pouting, or it's dead. I'm not sure which.
No wonder the train does not like to talk to us.
Yes.
I mean, you were asleep. It was all mean to us. Like it was not going to take us to you. We tried pleading with it. It just didn't care.
Yeah, look. Yeah.
What was that, Sam?
I'm sorry. I wasn't. Did I say that out loud?
Kind of.
I didn't hear what you said.
It was like in and out.
I was talking to my wife. I was trying to mute myself, and so that you wouldn't hear me.
Annika, what were you gonna say? What?
Where were we trying to go? Where were you trying to take all of us?
You're asking the train?
No, I'm asking my friend there, whose name I absolutely remember.
I
and have
don't
never
know
wanted
that
to
any
forget
one
about.
of us actually told the train where to go. It just kind of took off.
Yeah, like we got on it with the whole pyramid thing and people shooting at us, and we just got on the train and
But
it went like gangbusters,
Like what?
like gangbusters.
Right. Where did we want to go to? Do we need to go somewhere? What are we doing right now?
I'd like to look around and just kind of see where we might be. Like, do I recognize this area since I have traveled most of the world?
I'll tell him what I saw from my 200-foot
Yeah, sure.
altitude. It was basically we're in a small forest, very small forest, and there's just basically nothing around.
A natural 20 for a 23 in survival?
Yeah, so you do know that in Icewind Dale, there are a couple areas that have like a small forest. Otherwise, it's mostly wilderness till you come to towns and whatever. However, the closest one to you would be taking the route of the east way towards Brine Shander, and it's called the Good Mead Woods.
Good mead. Ooh, I would like that.
I think we are in the Good Mead Woods.
Okay.
You think maybe the train took us to where the that evil witch was, or the god
Yeah.
person we were supposed to stop? Yeah.
Isn't that to the north?
Did we go to the north?
We went to the east, didn't we?
Yes.
We went to the east, not to the north.
Not sure why it would take us east then.
Well, it's getting colder. No power, no food, no lights. It is getting a little bit darker, and you guys haven't eaten for a while.
And we don't have any more magic beans.
And you don't have any more magic beans.
Well,
We said all of them.
What are you guys gonna do?
I'm gonna go, I guess, see if we can find a little something to eat.
Yeah, sure.
How far away were those woods? I mean, maybe we can find some tinder there and use that for fire.
I
We're
think we are
in
in the
the
woods.
woods.
They're actually surrounding us, like
Yeah.
20 feet away.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty well equipped to go out into the cold, so I'll see what I can find. Maybe I can start a little fire outside, and we can go in and out of the train. I don't think we should start a fire in here because there'd be a lot of smoke. Might be a bad idea.
I'm gonna look for any herbs or vegetables, wild vegetables. Maybe if this is the good mead, was that what it was called? The good mead
Yeah.
forest. Maybe you could go find where the good mead is too.
So yeah, why don't you go ahead and roll either perception or survival?
I will also go out hunting and look for herbs for alchemy, for making different kinds of arrows.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna go grab wood, and I'll use the levitate spell if I need to like lift up a piece of like a dead tree and stack stuff on it to bring it over like a barge.
Okay.
I
So
can
yeah.
do the hunting thing.
All right. Everybody that wants to go out hunting, we're going to do, you choose either survival or perception, depending on what it is that you want to do.
Survival. Would that be nature?
I'll do
I
perception.
don't see survival here.
Your survival's in your skill set.
All the way at the bottom. Might be hidden by your scroll.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, you're right. It doesn't really matter. It's the same for each, so I rolled a 10.
Okay. Skellington, what'd you roll again?
27.
27. Okay. Tornus, what did you roll?
Let me roll.
And tell me, are you doing survival or perception?
Perception. I'm just looking for trees, so
Right.
and wood. So dirty 20.
Okay. Sam, did you do perception or survival?
It was survival, but
Oh, I should have done survival. I've got a +6 on survival.
Skell-
I'm looking for proper wood, so it's a 22.
I did perception.
Perception.
I did perception as well for hunting, and it's a 26.
I did survival for 17.
Okay. 1 second here.
At least you don't ask me to be smart for anything. My rolls are okay.
So when you're talking survival, you're just talking basically about like surviving in the cold, right? Like, do we?
Yeah, that's more of a con save. Survival is you're trying to find ways to survive, using skills like outdoorsman skills and stuff like that. Anka, what'd you roll again? I'm sorry, you said perception is a 26. Jesus,
I have the eyes.
you do. And Earl, what'd you roll again?
17.
17, and that was survival or perception.
Survival.
Okay. So let's see how we want to do this. Skellington, you are looking for what specifically again? You're looking for herbs, you said?
Sam is.
Sam's looking for what?
I was looking for wild vegetables.
Wild vegetables, okay. And Skellington, you were looking for what?
I was going hunting, but while I was doing that, I would look for herbs for alchemy.
So you're looking for some herbs while you're hunting. Okay.
Yeah.
Tornus, you're looking for wood.
Yep.
Anka, you're hunting.
Yes.
And Earl, you are
Just looking for like anything that might help us stay warm.
okay. So
But I'm assuming we have like blankets and stuff too, right?
there's blankets there's blankets on the train.
Yeah.
But all right. So Skellington, as you're looking for you're hunting and you're kind of looking for herbs, you're trying to find things that aren't necessarily buried in the snow because you're kind of like doing two things at the same time. And you do find a couple herbs and when you go back and are able to observe them a little bit more, we'll find out exactly what herbs they are. You do see some rabbit tracks that kind of go on. Anka, you are also hunting, and you do see some tracks as well. And you're like, ooh, this could be like a bigger animal. And you're kind of on the trail for that. Tornus, as you are grabbing all this wood, you see that there's this kind of a moss on these trees. Kind of like at the base of them. Sam, as you are kind of searching, you're kind of digging in the snow, and you do also see some fresh moss. And Earl, as you're kind of looking for things to stay warm, you find this green stuff that's kind of growing on trees, and you're just like, you know what? That actually looks kind of warm. You're feeling it. It's a little furry. Possibly something you can make like a jacket out of or whatever. And
Spiders.
Sam and Earl, I need you to make strength saving throws.
Are these spiders? Have you ever seen those hairy spiders? It's just like they're on the wall. That just looks like hair, but they're spiders.
That is an 11.
Okay.
12 for me.
All right. So as you both kind of look down and you go to like touch this, moss-like substance, the moss kind of reaches out and grabs you and pulls you down to the ground and kind of like wraps itself around you as you both are restrained.
Can I face step my way out of it?
Phase step your way out of it?
Faye. That's my like misty step for my character.
It has you. So it's not like
Cannot.
so you can't just like disappear and reappear. I don't believe that's how phase step works.
It's like Misty Step. It's
It's
magic.
like misty step, yeah.
It's a teleportation spell.
Technically, yes, then you can. It's more like a teleportation spell than technically you can.
Yeah, so I'm going to face step my way out 30 feet away.
Okay.
And then I'll look over at Samoto. Yeah, I'm not touching that. So do I see any party members around?
Just Samoda.
Just Samoto?
Everybody else is out either on a hunt or looking for wood.
If I could use a fire, what was it called? Burning hands at first level. To
Yeah.
try to free myself.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
It's a dex of 15. I don't know how dexterous
It's moss.
moss.
Yeah,
but
you
it
Rolled
just
a
does 8
natural
fire
20.
damage.
Would you be surprised?
Yeah.
rolled a natural 20.
Did so it's
The wind blew it out of the way.
So you go to burn it and like you see the moss that's in front of you turn itself and go to the back of you as it continues to restrain you.
But the thing is with this, it's a dex of 15 or you take half the damage.
Right, that's fine. It can still take half the damage. All right. Well, it looks like you guys are gonna have a good time then.
Well, I'm out of it, so
You are, and now you're all rolling initiative.
yeah.
Over a stupid moss pit.
Is this Caleb's moss?
I didn't say nothing. I just said moss. You said it did 4 damage?
4 fire damage.
Okay.
This is the monster that he was so proud of earlier.
Yeah, I believe so.
But this isn't the monster.
I rolled a 19 for initiative
You'll see the monster in a few minutes.
for Earl.
Oh, wonderful. I rolled a 6 for initiative.
Okay.
Do you need Skelly and I to roll?
Yes. And that's just gonna put you guys in the turn order. You don't know what's going on yet, but there will be a turn order for you guys. All right.
Tortoise got a 12.
So Earl, you got a what again?
A 17.
17. Torrance got a 12. Sam, what'd you roll?
A 6.
6.
I'm at 18.
18.
23.
Okay. So, Skellington, we're gonna start with you. You're on the hunt, and you are following a rabbit. Are you going to do normal speed, or are you gonna try and like add a roll stealth? What are you trying to do there?
All stealth.
Okay. So go ahead and roll a stealth roll for me.
15.
Yeah. I mean, you seem like you're doing a good job there. And you're tracking I'm going to keep to the 27 that you had. And you're tracking it pretty well. Very, very quietly. Just do a normal speed.
Yeah.
All right. As you're tracking it, you kind of look out a little bit in the distance and you see some snow kind of kick up and a figure go behind one of the trees there towards the left, about 30 feet ahead of you.
Do I know what it is? Did I get a look at it?
You didn't get a good look at it.
Okay.
It could be that rabbit.
I would like to get an advantage point on it, either through the trees, rotate, still maintain a good amount of distance. I don't want to get closer to this thing, but I want to see it. I want to see what I'm looking at from a healthy distance away.
Yeah, do a perception roll for me then.
Okay.
I'm here to brush my hair.
14.
It looks like it's that damn rabbit.
Okay. I'll approach it. I mean, like, do I see like an outline of something? What do I have?
So it is a what you saw was that it is a very small creature, about the size of a rabbit, and it just went darting. You hear it kind of rustling in the bush there. It can't be any bigger than the size of a rabbit, based on your hunting skills and all that.
Let's see. And I'll take a shot at it.
Yeah, go ahead and take a shot at it.
A 15 to hit.
Yeah. So you take your shot, and it kind of like as the rustling goes in the bush there, your arrow goes right in to where you believe that rabbit went, and you just hear and then
Like it hit snow?
like it hit something. Yeah, like it sounds like your arrow hit something, and whatever it hit stopped dead in its tracks
Okay.
and slid.
I'm going to cast light on an arrow and shoot it right in the same place.
Yeah. So you cast light, you shoot it in there, and you killed a rabbit.
All right. I will walk up to it then and get my keel and walk back to the party.
All right. So you're able to get to the point to where you shot it. Next turn, you'll be able to walk up to it and pick it up. All right. That takes us to Anka. It is your turn.
Woo.
And you are also following something. And it seems pretty, judging the footprints of it, it seems pretty big.
Okay, let's track it.
Absolutely. So do you want to do your normal movement? Do you want to do a dash? How do you want to track this thing?
You know what? I'm gonna stealth and track it.
Yeah, go ahead and roll stealth for me.
Okay,
Oh.
25.
25? Yeah. You're
25
moving
stealth.
quiet.
Yeah, and then because I'm stealthing, that's half movement.
Okay. So you kind of get a little bit closer, and you see a huge footprint, but it's weird because like around the footprints, just on the outside, there's kind of these lines that are also making marks in the snow that kind of extend from the foot. Yeah. It's kind of bizarre. Like maybe it's a foot with a rope tied to it or something. Like there's just these lines that are,
Like it's dragging something on its foot. Okay.
no, like it's coming off the foot.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
But okay.
It's very weird.
Okay. Well, we're gonna keep following it.
All right, cool.
I haven't died yet, so we must be doing fine.
You must be doing perfect.
I am here.
Hey, what's going on, buddy? We actually just got to a good part for you.
I'm gonna go hit it with my axe.
You're gonna go hit it with your
Like, I don't know what it is.
just take out. Just take it out.
I'm a dwarf wielding an axe at me.
So
It is, but I'm gonna go hit it with my axe.
there you
I'm gonna
go.
run in.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
That like Thor.
It's funny because we might be fighting some sort of ant
All right.
creature.
So I'm gonna have you go ahead and roll initiative, and I'll put you in the next round of initiative order.
Roll below a 6 so that you get in this.
That'll put him at the end of the next round. What are you talking about? Not the end of this round.
This round. I haven't even gone yet.
I know.
I
So you
still
want me to
get
roll
it.
initiative?
Yeah, go ahead and roll initiative, and we'll throw you in the initiative order here.
Yeah. 11.
Okay, cool. All right. So it is going to be one of these things' turns. And Stealthy Anka,
Yeah.
I need you to roll a strength save.
How did I know? How did I know? A 2. I'm throwing this dice away.
You've got some decent rolls out of it so far. Not all of them, but
Because I have plus 11s and plus 8s to things.
so you're
I
like,
rolled with a 9 too.
so you're looking at like this that footprint, right? And all of a sudden you feel something kind of creeping up your leg, and you look down, and it just completely wraps itself over you as this moss just comes up and pulls you down to the ground, and it is
Well, that's weird.
restraining you.
I want to scream. May I scream?
You may try, except for the fact it's wrapped around your mouth too.
Fantastic.
So you scream, "Ooh!"
Yeah, I just wanted to scream for Skellington.
We have to have a damsel in distress every Saturday.
Every
right?
session.
There's-
It's me.
No, there's a damsel in
I'm the
distress. Don't you
damsel.
worry.
I'm very much in distress all the time.
All right. Let's see. We're gonna do this character's turn, and she's going to do that. Okay. Errol, it's your turn.
So, how far away from the moss am I?
No, you just said you jumped 30 feet away from it.
Okay, well, it kind of sounds like it's everywhere. That's why I'm asking.
Oh, you think there's just
Okay.
one?
Exactly. Do I see moss around me?
Perception
Or, like,
check.
very close to me.
Perception check.
All right. That would be a 17.
Yeah, you look around and like you kind of get this thought that you should brush the snow away so you can see underneath of it, and there is one by your foot. Looks like it's getting ready to wrap itself around you, actually.
I am going to attack it with the Sacred Flame.
Please do.
Burn this bitch.
Try it.
Okay, so it needs to beat a dex of 15.
Sure, it fails.
So it... Shit, hang on, I lost the damage. Go into my log. It took 6 damage.
Okay.
Did it, like, kind of, like, squiggle away, or... move?
It definitely like has burning embers on it now, and it didn't like that at all.
Did it move away from me at all?
Yeah, it backed up a little bit. Like it flinched.
Okay. Do I see anywhere around me that I can move to, even if it's just like 5 or 10 feet, to where I'm not near moth?
It's kind of hard to see. You'd have to like completely wipe everything, like all the snow out to see where it's at. And there's trees around, and the way that moss grows is usually around the base of trees. So
How far from the train am I?
from the train, we'll say like
Yeah.
35 feet.
All right, I'm going to move 30 feet into the direction of the train.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Cool. Do a strength save as you're running towards it.
A strength save?
Yep.
Sure. Of course, you're going to make me do a strength save. The thing that I'm weakest at. Here goes nothing. 12.
Yeah. You go to run towards it, and you're like, oh, I'm almost there. And all of a sudden, you feel something wrap around your feet, and wham! Now you're stuck to the ground, and it's wrapping itself around you.
All right, that's my turn.
Alrighty. We're going to do Tornis's turn.
All right. I was off looking for wood, so I was looking for a decent sized log
Mhm.
that is under 500 pounds that I'll cast Levitate on to bring back
Mhm.
closer to the train. I'm planning on like putting twigs and other stuff on top of it, and you're just using it as like a trolley. I'm kind of like whistling while I'm doing this, completely oblivious to any sort of danger.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and do a perception check at disadvantage, since you're being oblivious.
Sure. Well, I had the perception check from before, but
Yeah, nope.
you know.
Nope. A different one.
Okay, that is a 9 total.
Everything's good, man. You're just
Yeah.
doing your work, trying to get stuff done, thinking about
Do I find a log?
possibly food. Oh yeah, no, you've got the log. Absolutely. The log's
Cool.
just floating there. You got sticks. You're just doing what you do.
Yeah.
All right.
Doing Tornis things.
Yeah, Tornis.
Tornis being Tornis.
That's it.
If I have everything on it, I'm just going to start to push it back towards the front of the train, like the entryway, and maybe start clearing snow.
Alrighty. So, Brian, your guy's name is Tish, and you are kind of wrapped up in something that is moving. So your first action, if you're going to try and get away, is to actually try and get out of this thing that is essentially trying to eat you.
Okay.
So you can do a strength, or you can take your weapon and try and cut your way out of this.
I'm gonna use strength first.
All right, go ahead.
I rolled a natural 20.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I'm going to have you do something really cool too. So you're just like not having it. you decide that you're going to grab these vine-like components and just rip, and you tear like a huge section of this creature from the side as you jump out, and you're going to roll 2d6 for damage because you like ripped pieces off of this creature.
All right. Give me 1 second. They're going to be. Where am I going to do? Where do I do that from?
You can just go down to the dice and hit. Yep, and then just tap on the 6 and hit 2, and it should roll 2d6 for you.
8.
8. Alrighty. All right, and you get out of this thing. You turn around, and it's just this big giant plant creature that's kind of staring you in the face, standing up like it's a human being. Big giant mouth, some like little spore pods coming out of the top of its head. As it was kind of walking you by, you do remember that you saw a lady person kind of was there and then dropped down with a big thud and is trapped in the snow by one of the moss creatures. It's about 30 feet away from you, if you can make that.
All right. Well, so I'm going to start going to where I saw that.
Yeah, so you head on over there, and you see this kind of glowing, this person that's got like these glowing features on her, like, almost like stars kind of glowing off of her skin, just wrapped up in the ground.
All right. Is it possible for me? Is it something that I can try to rescue this person, or is it the entity itself?
No, it looks like it's a person that does need rescued.
Okay. Well, I'm going to try to rescue this person.
All right, so go ahead and do a strength to see if you can pull her out.
And
what was that?
it was a 2 + 4, so 6.
No, she's stuck. You got to pull her up, and you're just like, this isn't working. All right, and that's going to be your turn there.
Okay.
All right. That thing that you just ripped out of didn't like that, so it's going to turn around and it's going to try and attack you.
Sorry, guys. I pissed it off.
Yeah, sorry. That's going to be 25 to hit, which I believe that hits your character.
Yeah, it does. My AC is only 18.
Yep. Not a whole lot of damage, only 11 damage. As it just brings its arm down and just whops you right on the top of the head. And that's going to be its turn. Samoto, it's your turn.
Okay. Do I see what is?
You are
Got
wrapped
me.
up on the ground. Yeah, it's the moss that has you.
Is it like a vine that's wrapped around me?
If you could think of like these little tiny vines that kind of came out of the moss, that's kind of what's wrapped around you.
Okay. I'm gonna up this a bit, and I'm gonna cast Burning Hands at 3rd level.
Ooh, yeah.
I want out. Again, it's a dex of 15.
If I can go to the right sheet there. Yeah, no, it fails.
10 fire damage.
Okay. So you hit this thing with the fire, and it completely just shrivels and burns up.
Okay. I will use whatever movement I can to fly up so I'm not touching the ground anymore.
Okay, so you can use half movement to stand up and then the rest of it to fly. So you can get, that's about 15 feet off the ground? Yeah, 30 max? Okay.
I don't want anything touching me.
Yep. Okay. So as you do that, you're kind of looking around and you see Earl kind of wrapped up. You see in the distance this kind of viney looking ugly plant creature beating up this dwarf and Anka kind of tied down to the ground there.
Okay. I'll shout in Dwarvish, "Are you friend or foe?"
Okay. You're shouting at the dwarf?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll see if the dwarf hears you. It's back at the top of the initiative order where we've got our buddy Skellington.
Be right back.
I harvest my rabbit.
Yeah, so you walk over, you grab the rabbit. Are you putting it in the bag or are you like peeling it and skinning it right then and there?
I guess I'll like harvest it and I'll skin it and everything with everybody else so that it's fresh.
Okay, perfect. So you just pick it up and put it in your bag there. You turn around and all of a sudden you hear, do a perception check real quick.
Sure. 13.
It's very, very fainted, but you do hear the sound, what sounds like Samoto's voice, but it's speaking a different language. And it's echoing through the trees there. You can't quite pick up the exact words, but it sounds like muffled dwarf.
I'll go in his direction.
Yep, okay. And that'll be your turn. It is Anka's turn. You are tied down. This dwarf came over to try and rip you out. And now there's this big, disgusting vine monster beating down on him.
I did hear him ask if I was friend or foe. And I said, and I'm responding, I'm foe to this thing that just hit me.
Okay. Okay, you gotta take yourself off mute. So then
Hey, thank you.
tell me what you're doing there.
How does a 22 sound to hit the creature?
Well, you're tied up, so are you trying to break out?
No, I'm just touching it.
Yeah, no, 22 sounds painful.
Cool. We love it when it sounds painful.
Which creature are you touching?
The vine creature.
The vine creature? Yeah.
Okay. Well, how does 22 damage sound as she casts inflict wounds on it?
Yeah.
Nice.
What that is necrotic damage,
Necrotic.
right? You said it was
It is.
25 damage?
I said 22, but if you want to up it.
No, 22 is perfect. That did not feel good. It starts to scream and bellow and is not happy at all.
No, I can't believe that it would be.
Is that everything that you want to do?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Alright. Okie dokie. It is whose turn is it? It's gonna be the creature that's kind of holding you's turn, and you feel like these little pricks kind of come out of the vine, Zonka. 21 pierces your armor class there.
Oh, it doesn't feel good. Yeah.
No, yeah, thorns kind of just sharpen and come out, and it's going to do 8 damage
Oh,
to you.
I don't like that it does damage to me. Actually, if it could not, thank you.
Yeah, I wish it worked that way. It just
Did you
doesn't.
say 8?
8. Yep.
Okay.
In the end, we've got Earl. It's gonna kind of inflict a little bit of a thornage on you. Does 16 hit?
Okay. It does not.
Alrighty.
No, it does. I'm sorry, it does. Wrong character.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt a little bit more for lying. It's 10.
No. Lie. Is it really 10 damage?
It's really 10 damage though.
Dick. All right. She's just like, oh.
And Tornus, I need you to roll strength at disadvantage because you do not see this one coming.
All right. Oh, I rolled well. I only have a -2, so it's a 9 total. So,
Beautiful. This thing wraps itself around you, and it's a dick move. I don't think a 9's gonna hurt you, so it just wraps itself around you.
Hey, what the hell? I'll just sort of shout at it.
And it pins you to the tree. So you're standing upright with this giant tree strapped to your back, and you're just kind of standing there, wrapped to it.
Hey guys, little help! The plants are alive. I guess they're attacking me.
All right, it is your turn. Actually, go figure.
How tied up? Like,
Oh, actually,
can I
nope.
slash at it.
Sorry, it's not your turn yet. I forgot one thing. I forgot this thing here. Anka and Tish, you both kind of see this fog kind of roll in, start surrounding you guys, and then
Well, this isn't good.
just all of a sudden it condenses real fast as I'm going to send you a picture of the thing that you see.
We love that.
Oh yeah.
That's usually good news.
It's good news. It's good. It's really good news. If I can get to the
We
right
got
spot.
a short or a long rest, right? We didn't do that much. We didn't do that much fighting, did we, last week?
Nah.
I'm only down a couple of spell slots.
Where is the thing I'm looking for? There it is.
Hey, Maddie.
Yes.
What was that spell that you always used to use for like your hut?
There you go.
Is it Tiny Hut? Okay.
Yes.
So over there
To cast the
in the forgotten chat there is the creature that kind of just appears out of nowhere. It is this green, very moss-like woman. It's almost like a female covered in moss, except it is her body.
And who can see her at this point?
Right now, the only people that can see her are Tish and Anka. Yep, and this thing's going to have this kind of vine come out of her arm. It just like it grows out of her arm, and she's going to whip at the vine monster, and she's going to hit it with this thorny whip. And it did not like
turn
that.
of events.
Yeah.
Is this thing like a dryad or something?
Okay, Tornus, now it's your turn.
All right. So am I pinned to the point where I can't make slashing like attacks? At
You
the-
can, unless you had like something in your hand, like a knife or something, you really can't do a slashing thing. You can try and like break free.
I'll reach and I'll grab the vine and I'll cast Shocking Grasp on it
Yeah, you could do that.
and see if it'll let me go when I deal damage or maybe deal damage.
Sure.
Oh yeah, that's gonna hit. 27 to hit.
Yeah, how much damage are you gonna do?
That's 2d8. Where's my 8s. There's my 8s. 12 points of
Wow.
damage. Does it seem to do anything when I damage it?
So you feel like the electricity kind of coursed right through it. It tenses up and it goes a little bit limp, and you feel like you can move a little bit. You're still restrained, but if it's very loose.
Okay, I'll try to move out of it. It can't. So since I hit it with Shocking Grasp, it also can't take reactions until the start of its next turn.
Right.
So I'm going to try and book, run away from it if I can wiggle free.
Do a dex to see if you can wiggle your way out.
All right. 18.
Yeah, you can wiggle your ass out.
Yeah, I'll wiggle out and I'll just shove the tree I'm pushing that's levitating and just take off on a full sprint towards the to the train.
So to wiggle out, it's going to take half movement, so you can kind of go half movement the other way after you push it, which is fine.
Yeah, it's a 20. I'll get about 20 feet because I have 45 feet of movement.
That works for me. All right, it is.
And no one else is called out at this point. I'm the only one who said. Everyone else has been fairly quiet as far as I've been able to tell.
Well, Anka's mouth is wrapped up.
Right.
You heard me say something in Dwarvish.
Oh, okay.
Yell something.
Heard some Dwarvish muttering.
Right. Just some weird.
And I responded back in.
I'm just thinking that you're talking to yourself again and are angry.
And then you heard this strange dwarf noise kind of yell back.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I would know something's up.
Yeah.
I'm still heading to the train though.
Yes, there was a response.
Because I maybe was gone for that.
Yeah, his response was that he's a foe to the thing beating him up.
Oh,
Exactly.
Yeah, this thing's going to try and fight back.
I mean, fair.
So it's going to swing at this new entity that kind of came in the way, and you see her just smoothly sidestep it like it was nothing. And it's going to be Sam's turn.
okay.
Did you skip me?
Did I skip you?
I thought Sam. I could be wrong.
You know what? You're right. I did skip you. I apologize.
I know I'm last right now in initiative order.
Yeah, you were supposed to go before Tornus. I apologize. It is your turn.
Skip the wife. It's just the wife.
It's just a wife.
Just the wife. It's moth that has me, right, and not vines. I just want to make sure I'm clear.
Yes, it's the moss that has you.
And it hasn't taken any damage.
Probably not.
So I figured. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to follow suit with Tornus and give it a little shocking grasp.
Okay.
And it doesn't have to meet or anything, right? It's just straight damage. I just want to make sure. Okay. I haven't used this one a whole lot, honestly. Oh, all right.
You have to roll to see if it hits.
It's a 20. It's a 20 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit it.
All right. With a whopping 4 damage. That kind of pisses me off a little, but that's okay.
Yeah, but it does go limp and kind of like loosen up a little bit.
Okay. Can I use my movement to get on the train?
You'd have to do a dex to see if you can get out of it. And then if you can, you have half movement left to try and get on the train.
Because I was only 5 feet from the train anyways. Just a dex roll?
Yeah.
Acrobatics or...
That could be acrobatics, just some way that you're going to wiggle your way out of that.
Okay, let me see what my best dex is. Okay, we'll go acrobatics. Fuck me up a pole. Sorry for my French. I've rolled a 7.
Yeah, no, you got fucked up a pole.
Damn it! So I can't get on the train yet?
Nope.
All right. Then let me, as a bonus action...
That was your bonus action.
That was my bonus action?
Trying to get out, yeah.
Damn, okay, that's fine. That's my turn then. I can't have an extra bonus action since you forgot me?
No.
I thought I'd ask. Jerk. Fine.
You can have a reaction.
No, that's fine. That's my turn.
Okay. Sam, go ahead.
Okay. Do I see this dryad thing?
The what?
The dryad thing?
What dryad thing?
The woman.
She's over there. Yeah, you can see her. She's over there with everybody
It
else.
reminds me of a dryad.
It's not a dryad.
Okay. I will yell out, "Beware the moss!" And how close am I to this thing?
To her or to all of them? You're about 40 feet away.
Okay. I'm 40 feet away from this.
From the action going on over there. So over there is the new dwarf, Anka, this vine thing, and the moss lady. They're kind of all in the same area. You're about 40 feet away from their area.
Okay. I will cast Magic Missile at 3rd level.
Okay. At what?
At the woman thing.
At the woman? All right.
Yeah. At the moss woman.
Okay.
That's what we're fighting, right?
No.
That's not what we're fighting.
No, there's the moss woman. There's the...
Did I miss something?
Yes, probably. So there's the moss woman. There's the dwarf, there's Anka, and then there's a vine creature.
Okay, the moss woman
Mhm.
hasn't attacked us, but we've been being attacked by moss this whole time. And there's a vine creature that's
Yes.
attacking us too.
Yes.
Okay, we'll cast it at the vine creature then.
Okay. I was just trying to make sure I understood where you were going with this. All right.
I'm glad that you made sure because I didn't know what was going on. I was gone for 2-3 minutes and I missed something.
Clearly.
Key information.
All right, let's go.
Okay,
Show me all your damage.
so that's 4. I'm sorry. That's how many is that?
It's 3 plus 2 more, so total of 5.
So the first one is 4 damage.
Okay.
The next one is 5 damage. The next one is 3 damage. The next one is 3 damage again.
Mhm.
How many? 4 or 5?
5.
There's 5, right?
Yep.
So the last one is max damage for 5.
Okay.
I could just have rolled 5d4 and just added 5.
20 damage total. Not bad.
Uh-huh.
Not bad
And
for free
I
damage.
will fly a little bit higher up. I want to be 30 feet up.
Okay, so that's
and
15 feet
I
of
wanna
movement.
and I want to be 15 feet closer.
Okay, you got it.
All right. That's my move.
Alrighty. It is back at the top for Skellington.
Okay. I head towards the talking I had heard before.
All right, so you're about 80 feet away from the action. As you start walking, you see Samoto kind of going up, like flying up higher, as these force missiles go shooting from him in a more eastern direction there.
Okay. Can I, take note of that and like head towards it?
Yeah. Yeah, you can
Like try
definitely
and
do that.
See what he is shooting.
Yep, so you see him, you start seeing he's shooting sort of towards that direction. You start moving towards that direction, kind of pivot in that way. And you are able to see this giant vine creature as it gets hit by these 5 missiles of force. Just like poke, 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 poke.
Okay, I'll pull out my bow and shoot at it.
Yeah. Alrighty. Now we're talking.
All right. Let's take a shot. 13 to hit.
No, 13 does not hit.
I will back up as much as I can to maintain distance from it.
Alrighty. Anka, it's your turn.
That's my turn.
Cool. I assume that I'm unable to draw a weapon at the moment.
Not unless you find a way to break free.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So, how does a 24 sound to hit?
Which one are we hitting?
The vines.
Yeah.
I would like freed, and I want it to let me go.
So you're shocking the vine creature and hoping to let you go?
It's definitely not. It's necrotic, but yeah.
Okay. So 15 hits.
15 damage.
15 damage definitely hurts.
Yeah, I hope it does.
Okay. So you shock it, and you kind of get this sense that it's not the thing that's holding you.
Oh.
But it hurts, and now it's mad.
Well, that is simply rude.
Simply
I
rude.
have no bonus action.
Yeah, that'll make a lot of sense, actually.
That I have no bonus action?
Well, that you can't move, and that it's rude, and you have no bonus action, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's it.
Fun. I'm assuming 12 doesn't hurt you or hit you?
No.
Okay. And then how about 5 doesn't hit you, Earl?
No.
And 5 doesn't hit you, Tornus. Okay.
No.
And that thing's going to get whipped again. And it's going to hit. Do
Did you
another.
skip my turn?
No, I didn't skip
Nate, are
your
you-
turn yet.
Okay.
Skipper.
I didn't skip it yet.
Yet.
Yeah.
Right.
I think-
Eventually I might, but I didn't skip it yet.
Operative
Okay.
word.
Fair enough.
It's probably going to happen, but not yet. All right. Tish, it's your turn.
Okay. I am going to try to, and it's Anka that's trapped by the thing, right?
Yes.
Indeed.
I am going to hit the thing with my axe to try to free her.
Okay.
And I whiffed.
Okay. What'd
You tried.
you roll?
3 plus, it was a 10. I rolled a 10.
Just missed.
Nice. I tried.
That's
Sorry.
You tried. That's what counts.
Well, you also have an extra attack.
Well, then I'm going to do it again.
Yeah. And you should have a bonus action too that you
22.
can do. Yeah, 22 will hit it.
And get this second. All right. So 1d8, 8 damage.
Okay. That is going to slice it, and you kind of feel, Anka, that it is looser.
Wonderful.
Actually, it's this one, right? I don't really care. All right. It is now Earl's turn. Earl.
Sorry, I'm dealing with DoorDash.
DoorDash.
I'm gonna hit it with. I forgot my drinks. Going to hit it with Shocking Grasp again.
Yeah, go ahead.
Actually, no.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do Toll of the Dead because it already took damage.
Okay.
So, I guess I just rolled 2d12, right?
It's
Because
well,
like the auto on Toll the
you rolled
Dead.
it. You rolled it hit first,
Well, yeah. But
and then instead of oh, it has to say what is
Yeah.
it? It's a what save? Wiz save?
hang on a second.
It should be wisdom.
Let me find it. I'm a little bit discombobulated here.
Let me find it. Let me find it.
Sorry.
It
Trying to
rolled
look
in
at
that. It rolled in that 20. It saved.
Yeah, right. Did it really?
It really did.
Ugh. Can I try getting up again?
You can try. Maybe a little harder this time.
A little strength save.
You can do a strength to kind of rip out of it, or you can do a dex to try and slither out.
Oh, I'm gonna dex that bitch all the way out.
Okay.
A dex save or just dex?
Dex, acrobatics, whatever.
Okay.
Here comes a snake.
Are you kidding me? I rolled a 9.
I'm gonna dex the shit out of it.
Yeah, I ain't dexing shit out of shit. I forgot my drinks. So rude.
Tornus, it's your
All right,
turn.
my turn.
All right, so I have now heard the dwarves talking, and in one direction. Has there been any other action that my character would have perceived in all this?
Yeah,
all that's been happening.
Oh wait, no, you're not wrapped to the log anymore.
Yeah, I'm running back to the 20 feet away from where I had been wrapped up, pushing that log back
Yeah.
to the.
So
train.
you see, this is about 50 feet ahead of you now. You do see Earl wrapped up. You kind of look to the east there, and there's Skellington with his crossbow out, shooting in a direction. You see Sam hovering in the air, and that's about all you can see that's not covered from you by trees.
Okay, so I see Earl's wrapped up in the same vines that had gotten to me, right?
Yes, and she's about 60 feet away.
I don't think I've got any range that makes sense here. I could do like vicious mockery, but that doesn't seem like it would work against a vine.
You can try.
I guess I'll run 45 feet forward towards Earl and just shout, "Let go of her, you stupid piece of plant matter! You're supposed to be inanimate!" I don't know. Wisdom 16 saving throw if it does anything.
You stupid piece of plant matter.
Yeah, it rolled a 13.
Okay.
You've insulted a plant.
There you go. 2d4. Let's see what he gets. 3 and a 1. 4 damage. And it has disadvantage on its next attack roll.
Nice. It's wrapped up around her, but I guess.
Take that, plant.
It's Psyche is hurt.
And then I'll, as a bonus action, I'll shout to Earl, "You can do it. You should probably slip out now." And I'll give you a Bardic Inspiration.
Ooh.
My Bardic Inspiration you can use on attack damage or on your AC, or you can use it on your throw to get out. So is she there? I don't know if she's yelling at someone about her drinks.
No, she's...
I'm sorry. I just caught like the back end of that.
Oh, so you have a what is it? Its level? I think it's a D8. Yeah, you have a 1d8 you can add to a saving throw, to the damage roll for an attack, or to your AC as a reaction.
Sweet, perfect. Thank you so much.
And that's me.
All right, Sam, it's your turn. What do you got?
I'll just throw like a magic missile again, but now at second level because I don't have any third level spells anymore.
All right, that'd be 4 of them. Roll 4 damage.
I'll do 4d4 and I'll just add 4 damage to that. That's 12 plus 4 is 16.
You said 16? Okay.
And I'll just kind of circle around.
All right. Okay. It is really, really not happy and looking really beat up. I also believe it is its turn. So it is going to do this. Okay. I need to make a wisdom saving throw for me. What'd you roll there, Tim?
Sorry, it was a 20, not a natural. 18 plus 2.
Yeah. No. You feel like this creature trying to like fuck with your mind a little bit, and you just kind of shake it off, and it makes you extremely angry that it tried to penetrate your brain. And
My brain being penetrated.
yep. Nope. It's Skellington's turn. Go for it.
I will shoot at this thing again, but at a -5 penalty, and I will miss. And then as a bonus action, I will inspire Samoto and just be like, we need to deal with this thing immediately.
I gotcha.
So you have a thing of Bardic Inspiration 1d8 to use as you please. Even you can apply it on damage as well if you wish. And that's my turn. And I will like back up from this thing, trying to keep it at a distance.
Alrighty. Anka, it's your turn.
We're gonna rinse and repeat and attack this thing.
All right.
And sound to hit.
Sounds perfect.
Cool. Actually, can I tell what is holding me?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, the moss.
the moss. Can that 19 be directed at that?
Sure can.
Cool. So that as I learn how to count, 16 damage.
The moss excuse me. The moss disintegrates, and you are free.
I love that. It's my favorite thing to hear. I would like to stand up.
Sure, you can stand up.
Awesome. And I'm gonna draw both of my rapiers, and we're just gonna hang out for a minute.
Okay. For at least 6 seconds.
Yeah, for at least 6 seconds, I'm just gonna hang.
There you go.
Little park and bark.
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna do one last thing on Earl, who's the only other person that's tied up right now. 12 does not hit. I'm going to assume. Earl.
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, isn't that a big old lucky fucking failure?
I don't think I'm tied up. I just didn't get under the train because you said I was able to wiggle myself loose.
Oh,
I
did
just
you?
didn't make it under the train. Yeah, I
Gotcha.
didn't make it under the train.
Gotcha. My bad. I totally forgot about that. Alrighty.
So when I was I rolling incorrectly then
No.
to get on the train?
No, you're rolling to get loose.
Yeah, but
This is going to be
loose.
fucking awesome.
I was already loose. That's what I'm saying.
No, it loosened, but you weren't free from it. Like, you felt it looser.
Okay.
You needed to get free from it.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right, let's see what this thing does. Fuck yeah. So, Anka, you're going to love this one. So,
I don't actually know if I'm gonna love it.
no, you're going to love it. Check this out. So, the clouds part just perfectly as you see the moon beam kind of just hover over this creature, and you just sense that it is heating up. And all of a sudden, all this radiance just comes out and starts burning this damn vine creature as it's going to take some decent damage there. And you see the power, what you would view as the power of Saloon, just ripping this thing to shreds.
Okay, maybe I did like it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Huh?
Yeah, a little.
All right, Tish, it's your turn. Finish this fucking thing off. Go on. Tishlin.
He rolled. I think he's muted.
Muted or his microphone's turned off. What did he roll?
I saw it in D&D Beyond.
All right, hold on, go.
I think it's a 10 to hit.
Trying to hit with his axe. 10 doesn't hit if that's what you're trying to do. But you do have an extra attack.
All right, I'm trying that. Oh yeah, I did a. Sorry, I don't know what happened. I disconnected. I'm back.
All right.
Yes, I rolled a 10 with my first hit, and so I know that misses.
Yep.
So I'm gonna do it again.
Oh, yeah.
A 20.
Yeah, that one
And
hits.
That'll be 9.
Ah, come on. We're so close.
Wait a minute. Yeah, okay. I've already done that. I've already made that decision.
All right.
Sorry, never mind.
No worries. Earl, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm going to do. Sorry. Same thing. I'm going to try Toll of the Dead again
On what?
on the moth that's in front of me.
Okay. Yeah.
Excuse me. Sorry, I had like the worst allergy attack. It needs to beat a Wisdom save of 15.
It fails.
Sweet. Okay, so then I get to roll 2d12. That just makes my soul sing a little bit.
Mhm.
1, 2, and it's going to take 17 damage.
Nice.
And then I still would like to try to use my movement to get on the train.
Yeah, you get on the train. It's fine.
Okay. So I will be casting from the train.
What train
and
are
then
we
as a
getting on?
bonus-
I didn't know that we were getting on a train.
No, she's getting on a train.
We've been traveling on this train this whole time.
It's,
So is
it's a
that-
magical train that stopped.
Is it
Gotcha.
is that considered my bonus action, or can I use my bonus action?
You can use your bonus
'Cause I
action.
just- okay. So bonus action, I'm gonna heal myself because I'm kind of effed up here. Excuse me. And I'm going to. How many can I use? I can do 6. I'm gonna use 2d6
Mhm.
to cast healing light on myself.
Ooh.
I guess I just have to roll. Okay, so yeah,
You just got to touch yourself with some light.
I screwed that up. That's 5 healing. Yay.
Alrighty.
Which is better than nothing, but still not great.
I was hoping that you guys would finish this thing off before I did what I was going to do.
We didn't want you to waste all that preparation that you had.
Nah.
So, really,
Yeah.
it was a gift to you. You're welcome.
No, it's fine.
The preparation he didn't do.
Yeah.
I did enough to do what I wanted to do, so don't worry about it.
Meaning he never gets to give Maddie shit again.
Oh, I read the book because I made it up. So yeah. So this big vine creature, Maddie, is going to step into your space. I need you to do a Constitution saving throw real quick. It is going to try and absorb you.
Oh my gosh.
Absorb me?
Absorb you.
What do you mean concentration saving throw?
Constitution saving throw.
Constitution. There we go.
Yeah. No, you need to you got to will it not to do it.
That is a solid 10.
Yeah, no, that is a solid as it is wrapping its vines around you and pulling you into itself. And as it's doing that, you just feel the vines just kind of like smacking on you a little bit. Oh fuck. It's gonna do Jesus. Max damage, 20 damage.
What? I don't understand why you don't like me. That downs me.
Well, technically you're still standing up, just inside another creature.
Okay, that knocks me out. Better?
A little bit better, yeah. It's better. I feel better about myself.
Worry, I can heal you 1d4.
Sam, it's your turn.
Unfortunately, I don't have any sort of healing abilities at all.
Hey, Tornus, did I skip your turn?
Maybe?
Skipper.
I think we're at the bottom, so yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I've done anything this turn. I gave Earl bonus or Bardic Inspiration.
Right.
But I don't know if that was last round.
That was last round.
That was last round.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I went. You didn't.
It's Tornus's turn and then Sam's turn.
Okay.
Didn't you give me Bardic Inspiration?
Somebody else gave you
No,
Bardic Inspiration.
Skellington did.
Oh, Skeleton did.
Yep. All right, so we'll do Tornus and then we'll do Sam.
I feel like I should heal her. I will
Probably.
yell to Anka and say, "Hold in there! I'm sure the plant will go away soon." And I'll give you. It does a lot of damage. I'm just gonna give you 1d4 plus 5. Just first level healing word.
All right.
5 HP.
So you start walking like in the direction where everybody's like shooting these things at, and you see this big giant plant creature, and like Anka get absorbed into it, like unconscious. And you go ahead and cast your healing word to heal her up.
I guess that's just my bonus action.
Yeah.
Do I have enough space to yell that and then run up to it and take a swipe with my sword? Too far away.
You're a big motherfucker. Yeah, no, you can get up to
I
it.
can move 45 feet in a round.
Yeah, no, you can get up to it.
All right, let's see if I hit. I'll run up and then I'll swipe with my sword. Oh, it's a bad roll. 15 to hit.
15 just hits it.
All right, so not a great damage roll. 7 damage. I'll pump it. I'll give it another D4. So
Okay.
7 plus. Where's my D4? 10 points of damage total.
Okay. This thing, as you do that, you slice down to where Anka is, and she just falls out as you take a huge chunk of this creature. Sam, it's your turn.
Okay.
This thing's falling apart.
Yeah. Now, did I see when I did Burning Hands, did it do more damage than Magic Missile?
No. Actually, it doesn't seem like it did at all.
Okay, then I'll just do Magic Missile, because that's just what I'll do. 4d4 plus 4.
You cast Magic Missile at it.
plus-
You cast Magic Missile, and the first missile hits, and you just see it hit the arm, and the arm falls. The next missile hits in the leg. The leg goes off. It falls over. 2 more hit as this thing just starts piecing itself away and falls completely apart as you've destroyed this monster.
All right, and I'll swoop down, and I will be like, is there anyone else going to attack?
Who's this dwarven guy
Kind of.
and this plant lady? Are they friendly?
Well, the dwarf tried to help me.
Give me 1 second. I'll be right back, guys.
Plant lady? And I'll look kind of like.
We all
concerned
look at the plant lady.
You seem. I don't know that she helped. Does anyone else know?
I have no idea.
I wasn't there.
She just
I'll
was
hold out my
there.
sword towards the plant lady because I'm like, was that you attacking my friend? I'm not making a move towards her like to swing or anything,
Yeah.
like a defensive posture.
No, Anka would know if it was fighting for or against.
She was the one that was with me there?
Yeah.
Okay. She seems friendly, I suppose.
Well, I suppose we
Friendly
have
enough.
your thanks
I'm back.
for helping out. And I'll look to both the dwarf and the plant lady, and I'll
Mhm.
put a bow and say, Thank you.
She just nods her head at you.
Do you have names, perchance? Are you traveling companions?
She
I'm
kind
not with the plant lady.
she kind of like looks confused.
So you
My
don't
name is
travel with
Tichlin.
him. We just got.
I'm not with the plant lady.
And I wish
Are you
I
sure?
knew speak with plants.
Well, I can speak very well.
Oh,
So wait, I'm confused.
Hmm.
Is everybody out of combat, or is it just
Everybody's out of combat.
so all the moss and stuff is gone now?
It appears that way. Combat's over.
All right, that seems a little weird, but okay.
But I
maybe
suppose.
she stopped the train because she needed help or something.
But I suppose. Thank you, Miss. Would you mind giving us her name? I mean, I feel like we might be causing maybe some insults by referring to you as Plant Lady. Do you have another name or
Definitely.
title you'd like to go by, perhaps?
Non-poison ivy, maybe.
Spora.
Aura.
Great to meet you, Aura. And you.
Spora.
Oh,
Spora.
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 That makes sense.
It's not ominous at all. And you, Sir Dwarf, do you have a name?
My name is Tichlin.
Tishlin and Spora, it's great to meet you here in the forest. It's a rather chance meeting that we all come together here.
Well, it's not chance for me. I live here. I'm kind of curious as to why you are here and bring that machine over here.
Well,
That is
we
a
actually
very fair question.
right. I
Not
don't know
one
that
we have an answer to.
Yeah, I mean the machine is magical and it brought us here and it has stopped. We don't know why it has chosen this location. Perhaps to help you and fight these vines, this moss.
She's gonna look over at the at T.R.A.I.N there, and she's
You refer to it as a character.
yeah, I referred to it as a character, and she's gonna say it's low on energy. It just needs to recharge, is what it looks like to me. The magic inside of it seems to be depleting. It should be fine in about a day or so.
That's what I said.
Do you
Sorry.
know how to operate it?
Well, it's a magical train. I can see the magic in it. And she goes over towards it and puts her hands on it as if to kind of feel what it's going through. It's extremely angry. It's extremely tired.
Is it angry because we've been going so many places?
I don't know why it's angry. It doesn't talk. It's a train.
Well, we know
Of
it doesn't, but you seem to understand it a little bit better than we have. We're just trying to figure it out.
I'm just reading the energies in it.
Right, of course. Why would anything else be the answer here?
Her hands start to glow as she's touching the train, and the lights come on.
Did you feed it?
Not really. I kind of just revived it a little bit.
Thank you for your
Kind
help.
of you.
Yeah. Now get this damn thing out of my plant area.
What kind
Right,
of
of course.
magic did she just cast? Do I have any idea?
You can do an Arcana check.
A 22.
She casts Revivify
Nice.
on it. She casts Revivify on it.
How did it die? And how was she able to cast that with... I'm very confused.
I think that we should not really ask a whole lot of questions of her.
So Spora, what are you doing here? What's your story? And I'll just go up to her like I want to just chat with her.
Yeah, so like you haven't really been like really explained what she is. Yeah, so she's just this giant moss creature. The only strange thing is that she's got a shield with her, which is very weird. But
It's weird for a moss creature.
yes. And she says, I live here.
And what was this vine creature that was attacking everybody?
The Shrambling Mound? It's just a vine creature. It's a mound. It's angry, upset. It's really a pain in my ass. I've been tracking him down for a while now. All he's been doing is upsetting the plant life around here.
Well, I'm glad there's a little bit.
Oh,
more
we
peace
did
here.
we did you a favor.
I mean, yeah, you got it to stop in one spot so I can catch up and, finish it off. But yes, and I do thank you for that. You know what? I do have something just for you guys for helping me. And she takes the shield that she's carrying and hands it over to whomever wants to grab it.
Who uses shields?
Well, I'm not
Probably
really
a
much
fighter.
into shields.
Or paladin.
I'll take the shield.
Okay.
Only seems fitting since you two came to our aid, even though I guess we aided you as well.
So,
Thank you, Tishlin, for helping out.
Tishlin, I'm gonna.
I don't
But
even
the-
know how I came here.
So you were inside the shroud or inside the
Oh.
mound. So like it absorbed you.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, to be fair, we
That makes
don't
sense, I guess.
exactly know where we are either. The train has stopped here. I mean, if you could maybe, and I'm turning to to Spora as I'm saying this. Maybe provide us some assistance, some directions to where we are, and how to get to the nearest town. Maybe nearest safe town.
I mean, right now there isn't a safe town. Now that the Frost Goddess has come to cause havoc, but I mean, the closest town would be Brian Shander.
Do you know
That's
what
not-
is going on with this goddess?
I don't know all the specifics. There's always rumors that, she just wants to cover the world in ice and take it over for herself. I mean, honestly, what evil goddess doesn't want to do that?
Would you have any information for us if we were trying to help get rid of this evil goddess?
I don't have any real information, but I guess I can help if you guys are going to confront her. And she's going to hand you a scroll. In this scroll is the spell to speak with plants. If you just talk to any plant and ask for my assistance, I will make sure I get there and help you.
All right.
Is there anything else I can try and help you guys with? Or do you just want to get on your way?
Connected to the. I mean, I don't know if the train can move yet. Doesn't it? Does it need to rest for another day?
It
Perhaps?
can move. It won't move very fast, but I mean, it's got
Does
power.
it need to be healed? If you cast a Revivify spell on it, does it require the same kind of clerical energies to heal itself?
It can. It also can just restore its own energy if it's had enough time to rest. Just like
maybe-
any creature, really.
I would like to cast Cure Wounds on it while standing next to it at second level.
Okay. Go ahead and cast and tell me how much you revive it.
14 healing.
Yeah, okay. So it's feeling a bit better. It's not at it's nowhere near 100%, but it does, like, the power comes on, the train starts to heat up, it begins to levitate again, and it seems like it is ready to go. And there is in the front, the name of the location, that sign is blinking, waiting for its next directions.
What does it say? It doesn't have anything.
It's just blinking. It's waiting for its directions. Yep.
Well, it looks like we are good to go. But we should take it easy with the train. Not ask too much of it and just let it take its time, maybe. It can rest and we can rest. Just a thought.
It's a good one. Perhaps it needs a little bit more time to charge up.
I'm going to look at I don't know if she's a hag or whatever. I know that you wanted us to leave, but would it be okay if we were here for a few hours more just to give the train a little bit of extra time? We won't interfere with you or harm you or anything like that.
As long
We
as
just need a little bit more time to rest.
As long as you do not harm the nature around here, I'm okay with
we
it.
will get on the train and you won't even see us.
Very well.
So I'll just kind of like nod my head in the direction of the door. Well, let's get back on and rest up, and we can depart in the morning.
I'll sort of lean over and whisper into Earl's ear. Do you think I should give her a card from the special deck before we go as a reward?
Oh, I don't know.
You
You've
definitely
got some
should.
bad cards in there. I would say no, especially
But
if
you
they're
got some
anything
good
like
ones
those.
too. Look at these wings. These came from that.
Especially
He's right.
if, hang on.
What is her name again?
Spora.
Especially if those cards
Spora.
are anything like those beans.
Yeah. She
We
might
wanna
not
keep her-
appreciate that.
We want to keep her as a friend. Let's not draw a card.
Why don't
But
you
I'm
take
feeling particularly chaotic if you want to give me one. You never know when I could use it.
Well, I mean, if it blows up and there's fire everywhere, that might make Spora upset. So maybe not right now.
and if you can, I don't think this dwarf has a way back, so you can take him with you as well.
Oh, sure.
Sure, I
Well,
think
we
we
need
have
more allies
some
we
more
need.
room.
We actually do need a dwarf in our party. Any good story has a dwarf in it.
I think we have one more sleeping quarters. If not, he can bunk with Samodo.
You have my axe.
Nice.
Okay.
I love that statement.
Well, to be fair, I think it was actually you have my sword and my axe.
Bo.
But
You have my
that's not the
bows.
point.
It's still a beautiful statement. I love it. It's a great movie.
Yes, it is.
Best.
So I'm gonna get on the
20
train.
years old
and
and still good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get on the train and go to where like the dining cart is. Is there food there?
Yeah, there's food.
Yeah, I'm gonna start chowing.
I am too. I'm going to eat the pastries, and then after I've had my fill, I'll go over to the wall and give it a hug. And I'll just like say, "You're such a good train," and just try and like smooth things over. Just being
Okay.
extra extra nice to the train after it, has woken back up and gave me food.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm
It's
gonna
all
jump behind
fake
the
fun.
bar. I'm
Yeah.
gonna jump behind the bar and look at Tornus and grab a glass for Tornus.
Oh, yeah, we could have one, and maybe we pour some on the ground for the train too, so it can have a drink.
I
That
think
works.
we're taking this a little bit far.
I walk in with the moss in my hand from what I collected. Like, well, I just throw it out.
Behind your shoulder, so she doesn't see it. Whoop. No, I picked nothing.
Hey Tornus, do you have any cards that teach us how to make drinks?
No, I can. I'm a great mix master.
Okay.
I spent years and years doing that. I can make everyone the best drink they've ever had, and I'll go behind the bar and start making drinks.
Do I
Tornus, the last
believe
time you
him?
made drinks, you were laying over one side of the bar and I was laying over the other. And Anka,
I think
can't
that I
forget
got
about-
taken to bed.
yeah. So she's gonna take the cups back, the glasses back from him and put them down.
But they were that
And-
great. Don't you want one more? Wasn't that evening just spectacular? I mean,
The,
the morning not so much, but
I think I took a little damage from your drink. You called it the pain maker.
Well,
but you remember it. So
I don't know that remembering it is
just
the
because
best
it's
thing.
memorable doesn't mean that it's good.
I'd
saw
rather be
some-
memorable than forgotten. So I'll take that as a compliment.
So does everybody get on the train there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm getting on the train.
Alrighty.
Of course,
Where do we
doors
set it
onto the
to?
train. Everybody attack him.
You said everybody attack him?
I did.
I rolled 20 to hit. No,
Oh my goodness. These guys are
Shield
horrible.
no longer
That's
hits
the
him.
part that you picked out of that sentence.
So
Mhm.
I'm gonna take my stab at making drinks. Do I need to roll something for it, or can I just like
Making drinks?
mix like as kind of a celebration?
Yeah,
That's
no,
what I
you
did.
can do a wisdom check at disadvantage.
Just roll wisdom.
I would like to be like behind
Twice.
your shoulder giving her tips the entire time. Whether that gives her a super disadvantage or gives her a flat roll because I'm helping her.
Disadvantage -2.
I'm already -2 in wisdom.
Yeah, well, now you're gonna be
I'm +5.
yeah. So disadvantage and then -2 from the lowest roll.
But I have my bardic inspiration still, don't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a 10 would be the low one.
Uh-huh.
That's with the -2. So then what do I roll for bardic? A d6,
A D8.
d8.
He's at that level where he's gonna
And-
just balance out everything I
that's
do.
a 16, baby.
Yeah, so look, you've had better. But it's not dangerous. It does the job. It's not bad for your first try.
Anybody else want a drink? This one's pretty good.
I'll,
Speaking of drinks,
I'll take 2.
I'm done to
I'm
try
going
it.
to step off of the train and see if I can't find. Was her name Spora?
Spora, yeah.
Kelly's going to give you a look, Anka.
And I'm going to.
What?
I'm going to say, can I find her?
So you step outside and you start to talk and she's not there.
I was really wanting to know why this forest was called Good Mead. Maybe a good mead could come out of this forest. You don't know. I guess that's a secret for another time. And I'll step back on the train.
I don't think that anything she gives me is going to harm us, yeah?
No,
Just
but
smile,
what
just like-
happened is the last time you drank.
You took me to bed, it's fine.
Fine.
It's fine. Everything
We'll be
is
What
fine.
you
okay.
want.
That's what everyone wants to hear the morning after. It was fine.
Right.
Is what happened yesterday.
I think Skeleton might need some pointers, right?
Wow.
So I'm
About?
gonna like get everybody's attention. I'm gonna like tap like a couple glasses together
Sure.
and just be like, I've got a drink in my hand. Everybody, this one's for Grandma. And then I say to Jax, and then I slam it.
You get a whisper
Oh.
from Anka. She leans over towards Skeleton like, who's grandma?
It is Jax.
Oh, okay,
Oh.
okay.
I'll get some of the crackfire rum out.
A very, very close friend of mine.
And so of mine?
Yes. I see you're catching on. The difference is that you won't. You are a new individual. You are your own individual. Little bit of a difference there.
Okay.
I'll run over and put a drink in your hand.
She is happy to accept it.
Yeah.
She looks to Skellington like, are you gonna let me?
Oh, I'm like looking you directly in the face, like
You did say she was her own person.
she is indeed her own person, and this time I will not be taking you back to your bed comfortably. I will literally drag you by your leg and hit every door on the way.
Not to be mean to me.
No, I'm trying to teach you a hard lesson, and sometimes I've remembered I've had to do that. As with the rest of you, I have a lot to teach the rest of you as well. You are all just lost.
Good influences.
We can say that.
I mean,
He's
we're not
calling
lost
us
anymore. We just got
complicated.
directions out of the woods, and we know where the closest city is.
He's calling
I'm
us
gonna-
complicated.
You
I'm
guys, as
happy.
you guys are talking, you're gonna see me or hear me in the background and do another to Grandma toast, and I'm probably getting a little weepy at this point. I miss her. She was the best. I was so happy to see her, but at the same time, she's gone again. It's like losing her twice, and I put my head down like on the bar and start crying.
I'll turn over to what's your name, new guy?
Tishlin.
Tishlin. Say, hey Tishlin. So here's some background. We're all the descendants of the famous heroes who saved the land from Tiamat, and we apparently just saw some of our grandparents as mummies inside giant pyramids. So, her grandma was there. She's a little like teary-eyed over it because she has a fond memory of her grandma. That's kind of the backstory here. And if that didn't make a lot of sense, welcome to the team.
Okay, I'm tracking. I'm okay.
Yeah.
He's doing better
Here's to
than I
grandma.
am.
Here's the
Here's to
grandma.
grandma.
The grandma.
He said, yeah. All right, we'll do this.
To your grandma.
You don't say no to Ro.
Oh my goodness. And with that, the train's going to blow its horn real loud twice, like it's saying to grandma. And it's going to start moving east.
The train is actually just Max here.
I fall
East
to the floor.
again?
I just start rubbing the floor. You're such a good train.
Yeah.
Do I have any
idea?
idea of, again, what's more east? Like, where are we going?
Yeah, no. So you can go ahead and roll perception to see if you can get an idea, or actually you can roll insight on the train and see if you can get an idea of where it's going.
Insight or perception?
Yeah. Insight
Can I
gives you
choose?
more yeah, you can choose. Insight's going to give you more and have an idea of what the train's possibly thinking. Perception's going to give you more of an idea of where the train is going.
A 19 for insight then?
Okay. So, the train is taking you guys, where did I say it was going? Yeah. To Brian Shander. Because that is where Spora mentioned that you guys were headed. It does have a little bit of very low health for what it can have, so it's going to move a little bit slower. It's not going to move at the normal pace, but it's also not going to go so slow to where it's going to put you guys in danger. It's just going to move at a little bit of a slower pace. You do realize that the train has a way to connect to you guys if you attune to it. And attuning to it doesn't work like normal attunement. You actually have to build trust in the train. And once you do that, the train essentially does whatever you guys need it to do, whatever you guys want it to do. And you become kind of the owners of the train. Until that point, it's just going to go wherever it thinks that you needs to go. And it can fight you if it doesn't feel like it wants to go there or it feels like it's going to be in danger. But you can attune to it and kind of be able to speak with it a little bit better and understand it a little bit more. Sure. And its name is Train.
I'll cast Cure Wounds again at level 1 on it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Another 8 points of healing.
All right.
I'm going to try and get the train drunk. So I'm going to look for any hole or outlet or anything in the walls.
The only holes that you're able to
whiskey.
The only holes you're able to find are the doors and the windows.
Yeah, I mean
no
anything.
urinals.
I'm just gonna be pouring alcohol in places that I can think that maybe the train can taste this and drink this.
Nah.
And just be chatting it to it
That's what we
the
need.
whole time.
We need a drunk.
I'm just totally trying to suck up to the train. Low key manipulate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just see it. He's pouring alcohol in the urinal and trying to get the train drunk.
Yeah, there you go.
So while he's doing that, I'm gonna take a drink, like one for me and one in my other hand, and I'm gonna walk over to Skellington, and I'm just like, Skellington, did you know Grandma? And I'm gonna hand him the drink. It kind of seemed like you knew Grandma. She was talking to you like she knew you. To Grandma, and I'm gonna drink the drink.
I will just put the drink back on the table and look at you and just say, yes. Yes, I do.
That's
And
funny. I don't
walk
know.
away.
Hey, I'm talking to you, mister. And she's gonna follow you.
Okay.
How did you know Grandma?
Because I'm a friend.
But Grandma died a long time ago. Like a long time ago. How did a long time ago? Most people don't live that long. I mean, I do because I'm an Eldrin, and Eldrins live hundreds and hundreds of years. But you're not an Eldrin, and you probably don't live hundreds and hundreds of years. So how did you know, Grandma?
Well, what if I was an Eldrin?
But you're not. She kind of starts poking your chest. You're a skeleton. You're not an Eldrin. I'm an Eldrin. You're a skeleton. It's
That's
just like
true.
poking you. She's drunk as shit. She's just poking you.
I am a skeleton, and I will turn around and take off my mask.
Oh shit! Sorry, I didn't see that coming.
Skeleton. Oh,
I am very
wow.
much a skeleton.
Oh,
You're really a skeleton.
Oh wow,
Like, I mean, like
you're more in common with Skelly than I thought.
I said that's the first night that we were all together on the train.
So she's gonna
points at
turn around. She's gonna turn around to the rest of the group. Hey, this guy is a skeleton. Like almost, yeah. I'm just gonna pass out, fall over.
Oh my god, goodness.
By the way, I
gracious.
walked away, so I thought I was away from everybody else, and it was just her following me. And so I imagine she's gonna pass out, and then no one will be the wiser.
Probably.
Yeah, I mean, I guess everybody can do a perception check at disadvantage because they're drinking.
I'm
She's
looking
gonna
for
call
holes
it
to
out
pour
later, and
alcohol
everyone's
in.
gonna be like, "What do you mean?"
It's almost like that Lois Lane Superman scene after the helicopter, and she
Right.
doesn't believe what she just saw. She knocked out. Yeah, she passed out, fainted, and she's drunk, so that did not help.
Anybody else got something that they want to do or portray?
I'm good.
All right. Then everybody, you're going to kind of have a little bit more partying there, a couple more drinks maybe, and eventually everybody starts more mead.
More mead.
More mead.
More mead.
Good mead.
So you guys drink, some of you drink until you get drunk and pass out. Tishlin, you kind of asleep in the dining cart there.
Just to have a drinking competition, you and I. It's been a while.
Samoda, you're going to drink with him and you pass out in the dining cart as well. Skelling.
This is my grandfather's mix. He was a dwarf. A dwarfiest of dwarf.
The dwarfest of dwarfs.
Aye.
Aye.
Earl, you're passed out in the dining cart as well. Tornus, you're going to end up going back to your room as you're done pouring things in holes.
Yeah.
You're in the dining cart. You're in the dining cart.
All right.
Yeah. Anka and Skellington, you guys go back to your room and fall asleep. And the trains go in the midst of the night there as you all get a long rest. And Anka, you, as you're sleeping, start to toss and turn as you get flashes of dark sky, the stars, the moon, and the face of a blue dragon.
The baby.
You see a baby blue dragon, and you see its face as it changes into kind of a youthful blue dragon and then an adult blue dragon. And the last that you see is its mouth opening around you in sudden darkness. And that's where we'll leave.
The next year killed me.
And that's where we're going to end tonight.
23 minutes early, sir.
Yeah.
Some others.
Shauna,
Wakes
if your
her up.
dragon killed me,
Are you awake?
Well, thanks for having me back, mate.